Okay, I want to show you a few things with this amp. So we got the original foot switch here, wires in via this I've never unzipped that cable, but it's pretty long. So the badge is intact. I replaced the knobs, buttons, with vintage kind of period correct buttons. They're not the original, but I have, what are we, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 yeah, I have 9 original knobs, with the exception of the power knob that had when it came, it didn't have the original chevron knob. But these are in keeping with some of the similar Gibsons of that era. These were the closest I could find, and I actually strangely like them more than the originals. So if you want to set it back to the original, I've got all but one of the original ones. You can put those in. Some of them are a little chipped, but they're there. You just need to get one for the power, if you want it to go original. But yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. I think it actually looks and works better with these. Other things that I have done. So this is the standby switch, and when you turn it on, you get it. You can probably hear it's pretty quiet actually. There's not a lot of, I mean, that's full, that's on 10. It's not a very noisy amp. Okay, the original speaker is in the back. It's a D130F JBL, which is what they put in these things. It's also a 16 ohm, which is a little unusual, but is original. That's what they put in this amp. Put 16 ohm speaker. When I had it, someone had put in a really weird small reverb tank, so I took that out and I put in a Hammond, but I didn't like the sound of the Hammond, so I ended up putting in a mod. So this has been wired in with a Gavit wire, and underneath this, what do you call this? Reverb tank bag, whatever you call it. It's a vinyl bag to give it some insulation stuff. So underneath that is a mod. It's the correct kind of reverb tank, and I think it works great. If you wanted to set it back to the Hammond, very easy to do. You just unscrew it. There's 4 screws screwing this down. Unscrew it, take it out. It's just got RCA cables, phono cables if you're English, and you could just pull them out and put another tank in there really easily. You just swap that out. Apart from that, everything's good. I had a tech check the tubes, and he said they were all good. No leaks or issues with any of the tubes. They're all in good condition. And I think that's about it. All the channels working great. It's had a recap, and other than the recap, it looks pretty original. There's been there's a cabinet. There's a little bit of a modification to the cabinet. They put this. It's like they've reinforced the sides of the cab. I don't think this is how it came out of the factory. I could be wrong here, but I think these panels are will put in at some point. I don't think this is stock, but it works really well actually, and it gives the cab, it sort of reinforces it a little bit, makes it kind of pretty solid. And I don't think this handle is original. I think that's been replaced, but it's a really solid handle. I mean, that is going nowhere, and it's kind of bolted in to the cab. So yeah, that's it. 1963 Gibson Vanguard. It's a really great amp, and hopefully you'll buy it, and hopefully you will enjoy it.